If you've been waiting for Ram to finally answer Ford's Ranger and Toyota's Tacoma, your patience is about to pay off because Ram is bringing back one of the most legendary names in truck history, the Dakota. And this isn't just some half-hearted comeback. This is a full-blooded, body-on-frame mid-size pickup that's going to shake up the entire segment when it arrives in 2027. And here's everything you need to know about why this truck matters and what it means for the future of Ram's lineup. The mid-size truck market has absolutely exploded over the past few years, with the Ford Ranger dominating sales charts, the Toyota Tacoma maintaining its cult-like following, the Chevrolet Colorado getting a complete redesign, and even newcomers like the Jeep Gladiator carving out their own niche. But there's been one glaring absence in this booming segment, and that's Ram, which is frankly shocking considering Ram has been crushing it in the full-size truck market with the 1500. But that gap is about to be filled because the Dakota is coming back, and it's bringing some serious hardware to the fight. Let's talk about what we know so far because the details are getting more concrete as we approach the launch date. And first up is the name itself, Dakota, which carries serious weight with truck enthusiasts who remember the original Dodge Dakota that ran from 1987 all the way to 2011. A truck that pioneered the mid-size segment and offered features that were revolutionary at the time, including the first mid-size truck with a V8 engine option. And Ram is clearly banking on that heritage and name recognition to make an immediate impact when this truck hits showrooms. Now, the architecture is where things get really interesting because Ram is going with a traditional body-on-frame construction, which is the same approach used on the full-size Ram 1500. And this is crucial because it means the Dakota will offer genuine truck capability, not the car-based unibody construction that some competitors have experimented with. This is a real truck built on a proper truck platform, which means it'll be able to tow, haul, and handle serious off-road duty without compromise. And that body-on-frame setup also opens up possibilities for different configurations, cab sizes, and bed lengths that buyers in this segment absolutely demand. The powertrain lineup is shaping up to be diverse and competitive because Ram understands that mid-size truck buyers want options. And while specific engine details are still being finalized, we're expecting to see traditional internal combustion engines as the foundation of the lineup, likely including a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that'll deliver a balance of power and fuel efficiency, possibly in the 300 horsepower range with competitive torque numbers. And there's also strong indication that Ram will offer a V6 option for buyers who want more power and aren't as concerned about fuel economy, giving the Dakota a performance edge over some competitors. But here's where it gets even more interesting because Ram is also reportedly considering a plug-in hybrid powertrain for the Dakota, which would be a game-changer in the mid-size segment. A plug-in hybrid Dakota would offer the best of both worlds, giving you electric-only range for daily commuting and running errands around town, probably somewhere in the 30 to 40-mile range on pure electricity, while still having the gasoline engine for longer trips and serious towing duty. And this would position the Dakota as one of the most fuel-efficient trucks in its class, while still maintaining the capability that truck buyers demand. And it would also give Ram a unique selling point against competitors who are still relying solely on traditional powertrains. Plus, with the growing charging infrastructure and increasing consumer interest in electrification, a plug-in hybrid option could attract a whole new demographic of buyers who want a truck, but also want to reduce their fuel consumption and environmental impact. Manufacturing location is confirmed to be in the United States, with production likely centered at either the Belvidere, Illinois facility or the Toledo, Ohio plant, both of which have the capacity and expertise to build body-on-frame vehicles. And keeping production domestic is not only good for American jobs, but also helps Ram maintain quality control and respond quickly to market demands and customer feedback. Plus, it's a strong selling point for buyers who prioritize American-made vehicles. And Ram has been investing heavily in its manufacturing facilities to modernize production lines and improve efficiency, which means the Dakota should benefit from the latest manufacturing technologies and quality control processes. The market positioning is perhaps the most critical aspect of the Dakota strategy, because Ram is aiming to slot this truck into a price range that makes it accessible to buyers who find a full-size Ram 1500 either too expensive or simply too large for their needs. And we're talking about a starting price likely in the mid-30s, probably around $35,000 for a base model, going up to around $50,000 for a fully loaded version with all the bells and whistles. And this pricing strategy puts the Dakota right in the heart of the mid-size truck market, competing directly with the Ford Ranger, Toyota Tacoma, Chevrolet Colorado, and GMC Canyon. And Ram's goal is to offer more standard features, better technology, and superior comfort at each price point compared to the competition. Interior design and technology are areas where Ram has really been excelling, with the 1500 offering the massive Uconnect touchscreen, available 12-inch digital instrument cluster, premium materials, and clever storage solutions that make the full-size Ram feel more like a luxury vehicle than a work truck. And we're expecting that same philosophy to carry over to the Dakota, which means buyers should expect a mid-size truck that doesn't feel like a compromise in terms of comfort, technology, or refinement. Imagine a Ram 1500 interior scaled down appropriately for a mid-size truck, with high-quality materials, intuitive controls, comfortable seating for 5 adults, and all the latest connectivity features, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, multiple USB ports, and possibly even a household power outlet for tools and equipment. Capability is obviously paramount in the truck world, and while we don't have official towing and payload numbers yet, based on the body-on-frame construction and expected powertrain options, the Dakota should be able to tow somewhere in the 6,000 to 7,500 pound range, depending on configuration, which would make it competitive with or superior to most rivals in the segment. And payload capacity will likely fall in the 1,400 to 1,600 pound range, again depending on cab and bed configuration. And Ram will almost certainly offer multiple four-wheel drive systems, including a basic part-time system for occasional off-road use, and a more sophisticated full-time system with low-range gearing for serious trail duty. Plus, we're expecting to see Ram's proven suspension technology adapted for the Dakota, possibly including the option for air suspension on higher trims, which would offer both improved ride quality on the road and increased ground clearance for off-roading. The competitive landscape is fierce because the mid-size truck segment has become incredibly popular and profitable, with the Ford Ranger selling over 100,000 units annually in the United States. The Toyota Tacoma consistently ranking as one of the best-selling vehicles in the country regardless of category. And the Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon finding strong demand, especially with their recent redesigns. And then you have the Jeep Gladiator, which, while not technically a Ram product, is a Stellantis stablemate that proves there's appetite for unique offerings in this segment. So the Dakota is entering a crowded market, but Ram has some significant advantages, including their reputation for class-leading interiors, strong powertrains, and excellent ride quality. Plus, the Dakota name itself carries nostalgic value for a generation of truck buyers who grew up with the original. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, which is the cancellation of Ram's electric truck program. Because while Ram had been developing a full-size electric pickup to compete with the Ford F-150 Lightning, Chevrolet Silverado EV, and GMC Sierra EV, that program has reportedly been canceled or at least indefinitely postponed. And this decision makes a lot of sense when you consider the current market dynamics. Because while there's certainly demand for electric trucks, the market hasn't developed as quickly as many manufacturers anticipated, and the economics of electric truck production remain challenging with high battery costs and infrastructure limitations. So instead of forcing an electric truck into a market that might not be ready for it, Ram is focusing on what they do best, which is building capable, comfortable, traditional trucks with proven powertrains. And the potential plug-in hybrid option for the Dakota gives them a toe in the electrification waters without the massive investment and risk associated with a fully electric platform. The timing of the Dakota's launch in 2027 is strategic because it gives Ram time to fully develop and test the truck, ensure quality is where it needs to be, and also allows them to see how the market evolves over the next couple of years. Plus, by 2027, we'll have a clearer picture of what buyers actually want in terms of electrification, connectivity features, and capability. And Ram can adjust their final specifications accordingly. And this timeline also means the Dakota won't cannibalize sales from the current Ram 1500 because buyers will have a clear choice between the full-size truck and a mid-size offering, each with distinct advantages depending on individual needs and preferences. The broader implications for Ram's lineup are significant because the Dakota fills a crucial gap that's been hurting the brand for over a decade. And with a complete lineup ranging from the compact Dakota all the way up to the heavy-duty Ram 3500, Ram will be able to compete in virtually every truck segment, capturing customers at different price points and with different needs. And there's also the potential for the Dakota platform to spawn additional variants, maybe a Dakota-based SUV too. Compete with the Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler, or specialized versions like a Rebel off-road trim that could take on the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro and Ford Ranger Raptor. The possibilities are extensive once Ram has this mid-size platform established. So what does all this mean for truck buyers? If you've been holding out for a mid-size Ram, your wait is almost over. And if you're currently considering a Ranger, Tacoma, or Colorado, you might want to wait until 2027 to see what the Dakota brings to the table. Because based on Ram's recent track record with the 1500, this could be a segment-defining truck that forces competitors to up their game. And the combination of body-on-frame construction, diverse powertrain options, including a possible plug-in hybrid, competitive pricing, and Ram's reputation for quality and refinement makes the Dakota one of the most anticipated truck launches in recent memory. And while we're still a couple years away from seeing final production versions, all the pieces are falling into place for Ram to make a major impact in the mid-size truck market. So stay tuned, because as we get closer to that 2027 launch date, more details will emerge about specifications, pricing, trim levels, and capabilities, and this could very well be the truck that brings a whole new generation of buyers into the Ram family, while also giving existing Ram fans a more manageable alternative to the full-size 1500 without sacrificing the quality and capability they've come to expect from the brand. The Dakota is coming, and the mid-size truck segment is about to get a lot more interesting.